Hi, my name's Starla, and I'm with Starla's Candle Making. And to find me on the web, simply type in Starla's Candle Making to any search engine and then click on the link. Today I'm going to attempt, and I say attempt because I've never actually used these as hang tags before, I'm going to paint rabbits because it's getting close to Easter. And these were my two prototypes. And I'm going to change those up just a little bit. Longer, better ears. But those are the ones I come up with. Okay, I'm going to start with Antique White, Americana Antique White. I got it at Hobby Lobby. But I suppose you could get it at any craft store. I'll put some out there. I'm going to use this brush for the base. Wet it just a little. Okay, let's see if I can make some rabbits. Like I've said before with folk art, you just need to make something that looks like a rabbit. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm trying to keep these rabbits thin for a more primitive look. Okay, I need to let all those dry. Now that the bases have dried, I'm going to put ears on the rabbits. And I'm going to do this by taking some of the Americana White and I think pink by Ceram Coat. And I'm going to try to make ears. I'm going to load half the brush with the Antique White and the other half with the pink. I'm going to make sure the Antique White is on the outside of the ear and the pink is on the inside. And I'm just going to do this stroke. That way you've got a little pink on the inside of the ear and the brown on the out. So I'm going to go ahead and do these. And that has to dry. Let's see. Now that they're dry, I'm going to brush on little faces. And I'm going to do a bit of a tail too. And I'm going to use a dry brush technique for the tail and the face. And we're just going to take some of this pink, take most of the paint off, and put a little tail on him. And do some cheekies. And I'm going to do that for all the bunnies. Is that all the scruffing I need to do? Okay, yeah. And we have to let that paint dry. Oh, it's just about dry anyway. The next thing I'm going to do is put on a nose. Now, I tried different noses. I tried orange and black. But what I liked myself the best was red. And I bought some new stylist. Let me find the one I want to use. This is the one I want to use. My old one, seriously, was like 20 years old and it just about has fallen apart. The ends are definitely wore off and doesn't make the round circles that I need. Okay, to do the heart-shaped nose, we just load our little stylist with red on the end. We make 2 bumps and then carefully pull down from the middle. Now he's got a really large nose. I'm going to make smaller ones, but this is so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to use the other end. And I'm trying to do it right above the cheek blush. And I'm going to let that dry because I really don't want to hit it with my paint pen and mess up the paint pen and the bunny nose. I think the bunny is dry enough that we can start putting the details on him. So, since it's a rabbit and it's got a long form, I want to do longer lines. So, to begin with, I'm going to start with the ears. That's the old pen. I want the new one. It's got a sharper edge to it. Where is it? There it is. And for the mouth, just a straight line down like that. A little detail here, which I'll put some dots on later. And for the tail, okay, I'm going to do the rest of these now. And I'm going to put some dots down the front for buttons. And my groupings of 3. I always use this stylus, but you could use the end of a paintbrush if you don't have anything else. Okay, have I got all the bunnies done? Yep. Now these have to dry. Let's see if we can finish these rabbits up. Gotta put some whiskers. If I can get the pen to work. I got the wrong one again. Put that one straight up. And he looks a little bare up here at the top, so I'm going to put some words on him that I kind of like. I don't want to stick with anything that's too time confining, like Easter, because somebody doesn't want to buy an Easter item in, say, June. So I'm going to stick with something pretty generic. So that one's going to be Carrot Patch. Let's see, what else have I got on here? Just hugs. And again, I'm making the long lines to try to stay consistent with the actual look of the rabbit. Down here around the tail, I'm kind of ignoring that. Got room for this one. Simple things. Now that I have the lines put on the rabbits and the little country sayings on the top, I want to finish off these letters so that they look real professional. And I'm going to do this by taking the stylus and put dots at the end of each letter. My paint's a little thick. I probably ought to get new paint. Let that sit there a smidge too long. Much better. And see how much better that looks? So I'm going to go finish the rest of these off and then I'll be back in a couple seconds. Here's a grouping of the finished bunnies. I think they turned out really cute, but you'll have to tell me what you think. And if you want to see any more of my paintings, just go to Starla's Candle Making. You can find it by typing that into any search engine and clicking on the link. Okay guys, have a nice day. See you again soon. Bye.